Hey Doc, I wanted to come in and check up on Aaron. Is there anything that you could tell me? Anything that you were able to find out so far? Well, Coach, I did end up finding a couple of things, and it's not looking good for him at all. Aaron ended up breaking multiple discs in his back. I don't know how else to say this. He straight up broke his vertebrae. Obviously, this does mean that his season's over, but more so, I'm more concerned about, him in the long term. He might not be able to walk again, Coach. And, honestly, the best thing we can do for him right now, make sure we get the rehab that he needs and, send him some thoughts and prayers because he's going to need it. It's going to be a long road back for him. I'll tell you that much. Hey, Doc. Well, I really appreciate you letting me know. And, Aaron, I know this is really tough news. I've had my fair share of difficult injuries in the past. Just know that you're not alone in battling this, and we're here pulling for you, and we're gonna continue to fight in honor of you, man. I hope you get better soon, legitimately. Hey, what's good, everybody? This is John J. Gaming on the mic here, coming at you with a brand new episode of the Earlham Teambuilder Dynasty here on NCAA 14, and we got it on the revamp as well, so you'll love to see it. Today we are going back home to play against some MSJ Lions, and Lee Corso is going to be rocking with them. They have a B overall squad with a B plus offense and a B defense. We're still D minuses across the board, but we're coming in hot, man. We have a 2-game winning streak, and we got multiple guys coming in to visit today, so it should be a good one. So make sure you smash that like button for me, as well as hit subscribe if you happen to be brand new. But that being said, we did get some major injury news in case you saw the intro to this episode, and unfortunately, because we tried to run up the score, it cost us the rest of Aaron Ball's season. He has a broken vertebrae, and we will not see him in action. So therefore, the next man up that we have for us here is Terrain Patton. He has a similar skill set with in terms of his athletic ability, but he does have really good break tackle. He has an 89 break tackle, which could be really helpful for us. And we can ask him to pass the ball a little bit too if we want to try to run some trick plays. With that being said, though, let's go ahead and get this game going between us and the Mount St. Joseph Lions. Let's see if we can go ahead and make it 3 games in a row, man, and get ourselves to 3-3 on the season. Let's get it, boys. Alright, man, so Mount St. Joseph is going to go ahead and start with the football, but we do get him on a 3rd and 8, and we almost get to this quarterback, and somehow Holland is able to get that first down, man. We had him. We had this guy taken down, but of course, that's not how the cookie crumbles for us here, and we still got to find a way to make some plays for our defense, man, as Cole looks like he's going to be one of those scrambling quarterbacks for sure. As Antoine Cole, he's able to take it for 6 yards, of course, not 6 points. But 3rd and 4 coming up here. Let's get these guys off the field. Second time to charm here. And we actually do that. Harper drops the pass right in front of RJ Greenlake. But we can't get anything going here on offense, unfortunately. And that's the thing, our offense, it really seems like it's hit or miss. And at least early on in this game, we didn't even get a first down on this drive. It's a little bit of a miss so far, but so far the defense is playing extremely well here, except right there as Black stiff arms our poor defender to the ground, man. That's Cameron Frost that he's given the stiffy over to, as we got a 1st and 10 that we have to deal with now just outside of the red zone. Black has to carry once again, and Josh Brown is able to bring him down for a gain of 6 on that one. So we get him to another 3rd and 4 once more. as it's another handoff. This time it's to Wallace over on the left-hand side. Nobody's seemingly able to bring him down before Matthew Sands is somehow able to come in and get him to a 15-yard gain. But hey, we do get him on a 3rd and goal. Let's see if we can keep these guys out the end zone. And we do just that, baby. Matthew Sands making a play on the goal line. We get the goal line stand in. For right now, we're only down 3-0 right now. But that being said, another 3 and out for us. So we give the ball back very quickly to this Mount St. Joseph Lions offense. And, you know, they're moving the ball downfield once again, man. 1st and 10 already. They're already at midfield as well. And now they're across midfield. Seth Green able to make the tackle. And, you know, the Lions are one of those teams that, you know, likes to move very pretty. And we're seeing that right here. But, you know, at least our defense is responding for the most part, as Izzy Ray is able to bring him down for a sack. Pretty sure this is the 3rd game in a row that he's able to do that. But got into a 2nd and 15, and of course on the very next play they pick up a 1st down. That's crazy. We even had pretty solid coverage, but nobody able to come and be great and make that play for us, as the Lions are still able to move down this field. It's a 1st and goal again, this time inside our 10-yard line, as Tariq Black, he's going to try to bring it into the end zone, and he's going to be just marked shy, just down to the 1. So very close to getting into the end zone. Here is Cole. Makes Matthew Sands look silly out here. And he gets into the end zone easily. Touchdown, Lions. The Mount St. Joseph, early in this game, man, they have a 10-0 lead here. We'll see if our offense can finally pick up a 1st down, because that's been really costing us so far in this game. Alright, so let's get to work on getting a 1st down finally, as we got a 3rd and 9 coming up here. We try to throw over. We were looking for Jariah Bond, but Miami could not put an accurate ball on, you know, on our receiver. And what's even worse is Vince Armstrong, who got the interception. He's able to turn around and get 6 points for the Lions. As it's, you know, honestly, it's a good play, but I mean, if it was an accurate ball, we would have had a 1st down and our drive's still going. Instead, we lost 7 points the other way, and, you know, that's the only thing notable that we've done on offense so far is that interception right there. And still, we're still looking for our first down of this game, man. That's the crazy part. Like, we're over a quarter in, and we have not moved the ball at all in this game. Like, literally, we have not moved the ball in this game, as we get an interception back. It's a user, Izzy Ray. Look at you, my guy. Look at that leap. Look at that user. We can do things on user too. You'll love to see it, man. Let's go. We read that halfback screen. And now hopefully that sparks our offense here, because we need it. We have not gotten a 1st down on offense yet. Hopefully Miami can pick up this 1st down for us. Able to lay down a block. That's Michael Mason blocking for the old quarterback. And we finally got the 1st down that we're looking for right now. Time to hit him with this play action now, as Miami drops back. Facing pressure right up the middle. Just did not have time to throw that pass whatsoever. It's been a slow start for Miami passing it. He's 0 for 5 so far today, as Miami drops back. Looking for St. Wilhelm, and what a dart that Miami threw, man. It's good for the first completion of the day, but can we keep it up, though? 3rd and long coming up here. It's Miami trying to look over the middle and needed to throw it just a little bit higher. Was looking for Miami Thomas. He was there, just didn't have enough air under it, unfortunately. It was a makeable ball, makeable completion for sure. I see where he was coming from. Like, the intentions were there, but just not the execution of it, as some of my college friends would say back in the day. So now we have Mount St. Joseph back on the field once again, as Cole is going to go ahead. He's going to go and pick up some decent yards, a 7-yard gain on that one. Antoine Cole, you know, doing a nice job on the ground game as well. As now Cole going to hand off to Tim Black once again. He's in our secondary, and Cameron Frost has to come in and make the tackle once more. This time for a gain of 15. As we got another 2nd and 8 coming up here. Cole going to drop back. This time it's certainly going to be a pass, and there's Tim Black once again. just terrorizing our defense, regardless of if it's its legs or if it's with his hands. You know, he's doing a little bit of both in this one. As we're getting to the last couple of minutes of this first half, thankfully, hopefully we can go to the locker rooms here. And somehow, Deontay McLaurin, you got to get your hands up here, man. I swear, if I don't user that, and I usually don't user it to have a little bit more realism, because you usually don't control more than one person, like on the same play, right? Like, at least in real life, you know? But, you know, if he got his hands up, he was going to take that thing to the crib. You know, you hate to see it. You know, maybe it's just a freshman mistake. I'm just not being totally aware of where the ball was. But it's 2nd and 1 now. And, you know, Lions have the ball still. Should have been an interception, man. I'm hurt by that. I'm just hurt right now. And we got a 3rd and 3 coming up here. Cole going to throw to the left-hand side. There's a deflection. Caden Dolman able to get his hands on that one. So he forced the Lions to take a field goal. But we're still down 20-0. Hopefully we can get something going here with 40 seconds left. But we'll just have to wait and see. Miami, although, able to get some great blocking downfield. Nobody was open on that 4 verts. So just going to go ahead and keep running it. Why not? So we got another 1st and 10 going, trying to throw it around. Kept in the pocket. Jariah Bond trying to go up and make a play. But Ryan Taylor is able to put that thing down. So now with 30 seconds left here in this first half, just trying to get something going here, and that's not it. Jakeem Short is who we're trying to throw it to, and Miller seems like he knew that route was coming. He just read it like a book. Like, look at this. You know, guy basically stops what he was doing, and then, you know, was able to cut off Jakeem Short while the throw on the run. And so, Lions have the ball with 22 seconds left. They're in a red zone already. As Cole puts us, puts us on some skates. Matthew Sands had him in the backfield. We straight up had him, but Antoine Cole making us look silly. It's not even funny right now. And so, Lions could get into the end zone here. And trying to do so with Cole, he bounces off one tackler. But we finally get him with Antoine Cole before the Lions have to go ahead, take their final timeout. So at least we stopped the bleeding a little bit, but we're down 23-0 here going into the first half. It really hasn't been pretty. Hopefully we can come with a better second. Alright, man, so second half is underway, and it hasn't been pretty whatsoever. And part maybe why that we haven't had such a nice second half is, you know, we haven't been getting much from our running game whatsoever. But at least right there, we were able to at least go ahead and, you know, get something positive, with the ground game for a change. Terrain Patton able to get the first down. I mean, when your backup quarterback also is your backup tailback, it's not a good thing for your running game. You know, because Terrain Patton is fast for like a quarterback, as he fumbles the football, could not make a decision, and did not see the pressure either. So that's going to cost us big time. And now 3rd and 21. We're just trying to do something positive here. Just get something going upfield. Quick throw to Jakeem Short. It's, you know, at least a completion that makes Miami Uiagale's numbers look a little better. But still, we are still looking for our very first points of the game. It just hasn't happened yet, as Miami throwing over the middle. There's a good throw. Danny Carson with a 22-yard catch. That was a little bit of a dot right there. You'll love to see that at the very least, but can we keep it going though? 3rd and long coming up here. Bubble screen trying to set up St. Wilhelm, and we had the blocking. That's the crazy part. So he can hit Danny Carson on that dot, but then we can't execute a bubble screen. That's tough. And now on 4th and 10, trying to get something going, and it just hasn't happened today. Our offense has just been putrid in this game, man. I don't even know what to do, to be honest with you. We can't run the ball, and we can't pass with consistency either, and that's the crazy part. And that's just the thing of having a, true freshman at quarterback, that isn't like a 4-star or 5-star prospect. You can tell that Miami, in a normal circumstance, isn't ready, to play, college football at a starter caliber. But I mean, we're just at that point in the rebuild where we don't really have a choice. He is our best quarterback. Like, it wouldn't be like much better with Terrain Patton, because he has the same accuracy and he's slower. So that's why I haven't started him yet, even though he's thrown all of these interceptions, all of these inaccurate throws. But now we got 2nd and 2 coming up here as Cole going to drop back. He's going to find Williams over the middle. He breaks RJ Greenwake's tackle, and Larry Williams able to move forward for a gain of 14 before Justin Burton is able to bring him down. As it's been tough going here, as Black able to break the first tackle, but he isn't getting away from RJ Greenwake that time around. Justin Burton with the assist, and they give him the TFL surprisingly, but don't get twisted. RJ Greenwake, he's been a good player for us here in this defense overall. You know, just one thing that I have to work on is that secondary. We still have a couple of walk-ons still starting in that secondary right now, and hopefully you can address it in the recruiting special, which is going to be coming with the next episode of this, so definitely going to want to watch out for that. But for now, we got him on a 3rd and goal once again. Maybe we can keep out of the end zone. That would be a good look, but Clayton, we do end up bringing him down, and that's Josh Brown making the tackle for us. The starting true freshman at middle linebacker making a play for us. And we do just that, man. We keep him out of the end zone at the very least. But still 26-0. We're still looking for our first points of the game, man. Hopefully, this is the drive where we're finally able to put it all together. But we'll see what happens here as Miami drops back. He's looking around, and we get hit with the super dive. Jeez, that's crazy. David Wade able to get his 2nd sack because of it. And now 2nd and 15. Again, not a situation we want. We try to throw over the middle, and we were just forcing it. Miami just trying to do too much, trying to get it all back. And sad is also going to be another touchdown the other way. Our 3rd turnover of this ball game. Not a good look whatsoever. And now we're down 33-0. And given how this game has gone, if we don't score in this possession, I might put in the backups, just so that, we can get some of the other players on the squad with some playing experience, because this game has not been good for us, man. I was hoping we were able to come out here and, be able to make it, 3 games in a row, but I don't think it's going to happen unless a huge miracle happens for us right here. We need, like, nothing short of that were we to come back, or just even to make this a respectable game in the first place as we throw over the middle. It's an accurate throw this time around, but we just straight drop it. And that's the thing, even when we're getting, like, accurate throws, sometimes we're, dropping the football. But, at least Adam Hill, the 3rd, he's able to get a 1st down for us. That's a good play for us. Like, it's not like we haven't had good plays. We just haven't been able to string it together enough for a touchdown. And that's been the sad thing, but could be changing here pretty shortly. Maybe this is the drive that we go ahead and put it all together. But if so, we're going to have to do it without Jakeem Short, because he ends up getting banged up as well. Another thing is we don't have a lot of wide receivers to work with either. Adam Hill and there's somebody else, Jakeem Bond as well, Jariah Bond, I should say, are only scholarship wide receivers, as Miami going to try to make somebody miss. He does, though, and gets out of bounds, a gain of 12. Miami still keeping that dream alive. Got 2nd and goal coming up here. Coach wanted to go with the play action. I agree with it, with how things are going, but Miami takes his shot in the backfield. Loss is 7, and Vince Armstrong getting in on the action. He takes a loss. And now 3rd and goal coming up here. Going to try to throw over the right-hand side. Looking for Jariah Bond, but he can't hang on and make the catch. And you know what? We don't really have much to lose at this point. So we're going to go ahead and go for it. Why not? I don't want to break the shutout by going for a field goal. That's some weak stuff to do. It's not something that I would do personally. And nobody was open, so Miami had to try to run for it. And, of course, it failed, because that was just kind of game that we had. And then, we just went ahead and simmed out after that, because we were straight up not having a good time, man. We got rocked in this one. Mount St. Joseph straight up takes us to the woodshed on our home field. Nonetheless, we lose this thing by a final score of 40-0. Shows we still have a long way to go until we can compete with some of the better teams in this conference. Let's go ahead and check out the stats for our guys in this one.
Alright guys, so
You saw how this scoring or how this game went in general. We got smacked out there today, man. We end up losing this thing 40-0, and that includes an 84-yard touchdown run with the last seconds of the game. You know, it's one thing, you know, you're already up 33-0. Why are you running down our throat still in the fourth quarter, even though we had our second string guys in there at this juncture of the game, you know? Yeah, we'll go ahead and check out the stats for us, and definitely a tough day for our quarterback, Miami Uiagalelei, and he was 14 for 33, 145 yards, and 4 interceptions. When we have these big deficits, it really puts our offense in a really bad spot because Miami is not a good passer right now. He's a good runner, but not a good passer, and it showed today. Terrain Patton, he came in relief, and he was not much better. 1 for 7 for 23 yards. Running game, the sole bright spot for us was Miami's running. He had 13 carries for 54 yards, but other than that, nobody really did much of anything. Adam Hill III had 4 catches for 41 yards as well on top of it. Jakeem Short wasn't too far behind. He had 3 catches total for 20 yards. Henry B. York and St. Wilhelm each had multiple catches. They had 30+ yards between the two of them. Jacoby Black also had a pancake, whereas Brian Smith allowed a sack. And our defense, Justin Burden had the most tackles for us today. He had 9 total tackles, which is well above anybody. He didn't have the most TFLs though. That's Matthew Sands, who had 3 TFLs, with Izzy Ray and Justin Burden also having multiple TFLs. Reggie Chapman got a sack. I haven't really called his name this season, but he did do that, and so did Izzy Ray. Like I said, man, not a lot of tackles, but he's good for 1 sack. He got 1 sack here, and we got an interception. Josh Hill got an interception, and then Izzy Ray got an interception, which was a user, so that should at least count for something. So next episode is actually going to be the Season 2 recruiting special. I'm going to go ahead and show the highlights for the notable high school players that we're going after on our recruiting board for this season, as well as take a look at the rest of our recruiting board as well as take a look at how our recruiting class stands among the rest of the FBS football world. It's going to be a good one, so make sure you smash that like button as well as hit subscribe. You have to be brand new and like what you see here on the channel. This is John J. Gaming signing off, but I hope you're all out there having a good one. Take care, everybody.